Ever wondered why European cultures are so diverse yet somehow deeply interconnected? From the fjords of Norway to the vineyards of Italy, from the Celtic coasts to the Slavic plains, the continent feels like a grand mosaic, distinct yet bound by invisible threads. The secret behind this interconnectedness isn't just geography or politics. It's people, millions of them, moving, mingling, and remaking Europe over thousands of years. This is the story of Europe's human tide, the quiet, relentless force that has shaped the continent's identity more profoundly than any empire or war. Imagine a continent constantly redrawing its own map. For thousands of years, Europe has been a crossroads of migrations, invasions, and resettlements. Roman legions marching across the Alps, Viking longships slicing through northern seas, Germanic tribes pouring into the crumbling Roman world, medieval peasants fleeing famine or plague, refugees and workers crossing borders in search of opportunity. Each wave of movement didn't just shift populations, it rewrote the very DNA of Europe's civilizations. What emerges from this ceaseless motion is a continent sculpted not by stillness, but by change. Languages blended, cuisines fused, and traditions evolved as people met, clashed, and coexisted. Even today, traces of ancient migrations remain within our genes. The descendants of Bronze Age herders, Neolithic farmers, and steppe nomads live side by side in modern cities. Every bite of Mediterranean food, every note of folk music, every phrase borrowed between languages, it all tells the story of generations of cultural and genetic blending. But population movement hasn't only transformed culture. It's shaped Europe's economy from the ground up. Migration created new trade routes, connected distant regions, and built entire industries. During the Industrial Revolution, laborers from across the continent powered the factories that fueled modern Europe. In more recent times, waves of workers have sustained economies, filled crucial roles, and sparked innovation, even as demographic shift tests the balance of welfare systems and political stability. Each era of migration has brought both upheaval and opportunity. And with every movement of people came a struggle over identity. Migrations have united nations and torn them apart. Borders have shifted, ethnic tensions have flared, and wars have been fought, all in the name of who belongs where. Yet, paradoxically, these same migrations have also laid the foundations for cooperation, tolerance, and shared identity. The European story is as much about integration as it is about conflict, about people finding common ground amid diversity. Today, the tide continues. From refugee crises to labor mobility within the European Union, from rural depopulation to urban migration, Europe remains in motion. Its identity is still being rewritten by newcomers seeking safety, by citizens seeking opportunity, and by nations redefining what it means to be European in the 21st century. The truth is, Europe has never been static. It's a living, breathing organism, reshaped with every generation, every journey, every crossing of a border. Understanding this ongoing human tide isn't just about history. It's about seeing the future clearly. Because the same currents that once carried Vikings and Romans now carry refugees, students, and workers, and they'll continue to shape Europe's destiny for centuries to come. So next time you marvel at Europe's diversity, remember, it's not just a patchwork of nations, it's the masterpiece of countless migrations, an ever-flowing tide of humanity that refuses to stand still.